The road to 1,000. I am as close to 1,000 as I have been basically ever. I typically will get to this point, and actually I've never even, I think this is the highest I've ever been. I'm usually around 980, somewhere between 880 and 980, but I'm going to make the final push to hit 1,000. That is the goal, to get to the brigadier level rank 3 or whatever that's called. So I figured I would attack and spend diamonds and hopefully get to 1,000. I was up to 999 last night, but I lost a bunch of resource bases, so I got some of them back, as you can probably see here. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Some of these are gimmies, some of them are not, so pretty easy for grenadiers on these ones. I've been using Miss Everspark with my grenadiers. As you can see, the fancy landing on the one beach is possible. Everspark's extra free critters have been an absolute godsend, just making it super easy to clear things with my fancy grenadiers. So the only things you really need to worry about with grenadiers, of course, are actually sniper towers. Have been, because of the targeting bug, sniper towers have been very, very, very annoying. But otherwise, I mean, with these free critters, it makes it pretty easy. I'm just going to get one of the great things about the targeting bug actually is that the rocket launchers will actually lock onto your troops, and then you're able to keep the what am I trying to say? Keep critters hitting the headquarters because the rocket launchers don't actually remove them. So it's been pretty handy in that regard. Let's get some critters here. Get rid of this. I mean, it's just critters all the time. Critters, critters, critters. Now, because I don't... Now, watch this. Nothing will actually target the critters, I don't think. Oh, yeah, that our rocket launcher can't see me, so... Pretty easy resource-based takeover with Gren medics. And that 9th boat trick is very, very handy. So... let's keep pushing. We're up to 994, I think, now. Come on, Y2K, or Y1K. Let's get the other resource base, I think. I've been trying to... There's a couple players who have been playing along with my leave the resource base on the shore. Let's see here, this guy, yes. Let's take this over using our friend Everspark. Remote control for the win. One more remote control, and let's get rid of you. I like to try to take out the actual headquarters using the defenses. I get I get a little bit of a kick out of that. I'm not really sure if it's the best use of GBE, but I just like the fact that everything's shooting at the headquarters. But it takes a heck of a lot longer, so let's just get this over with. And I might as well drop some actual troops here just to speed up the process. That is one thing to note, though. If you have the delay, you can actually capture 2 defenses with Everspark before you have to resmoke. So we've been trying that on operations a little bit. Use the delay, use the remote twice, and then smoke as fast as you can afterwards. Pretty handy. So 995, come on. Looking for easy stuff to do first. Let's get some do I have any more NPCs first? NPCs with grenadiers are... oh, I don't have any left, I don't think. Nope, no NPCs. Already got Mr. Greg down. Okay, unboosted Gren medic. Let's get... what does this guy got? Does he have any ice? No, he does not. That's good. So, should be fairly straightforward. Let's get rid of some things. Now, because I don't have troop health, let's turn the BP McBeeper off just to get a little bit more less annoying. Because I don't have troop health, these amped rocket launchers would completely wreck my grenadiers. One of them probably not so bad, but the fact that there's 3 amped makes for a bad time. So what I like to do is clear a nice spot at the back. Need somewhere to flare. And let's see here, 22. This is going to be a little bit tight on this. Hopefully that's a... I can never tell what... oh, that's only a damage amp level 1, so that's a good thing. Should be able to get to the back without a lot of difficulty. I like to land Everspark outside the smoke, then have her walk underneath, just to make sure that I've got enough space. I then like to land my medics absolutely last and drop the flags way up high on the shore. That way the medics are guaranteed to at least make it to the edge of the water anyways. I think I just got hit by a rocket launcher, so he may be in a little bit of trouble, but shouldn't be too bad. Now let's drop some critters over here since I have already been peaked and I want to get things to lock on to the critters as opposed to my medics. Need to get the medics out of there. That's one of the problems with smoking to the back on medics. You have to be very careful about not killing all of your medics with your troops, because it can be a little bit hairy there for a bit. Once this sniper tower goes down, we should be in good shape though. Just trying to lose as few troops as we can. As soon as that boot, like, let's get this gone. I'm gonna lose a troop to that sniper tower probably. Oh, maybe not actually. Let's get to the back again. Smoke it out. Oh, I lost one, damn. So, pretty easy once you can get your grenadiers to the back for the most part. I'm just going to try and get enough GBE to get rid of that boom. Oh, maybe not actually. I'm not going to have enough GBE. So hopefully my critters give me enough of a delay to get rid of the boom cannon. No, they didn't. So a couple troops lost, but not a big deal. Oh, and this is where Everspark really excels. Her critters keep things busy for just long enough. And then let's get back to a safe spot. And we should be good. Should be pretty good. A little bit sloppy. What did I lose there? 2 grenadiers. Should have probably only lost 1 or none, but just a little bit late on things and a little bit over. My GBE management is not the best. Let's get a smoke going. I mean, a med kit going just in case. Pretty easy. So that should put us up to, I already lost count, 997 maybe? I think he's got 997, but I think I was at 995 before. Come on, come on. Now, Grens aren't on sale anymore, so this is a little bit of a silly. I just had them loaded, so 997. Let's go. Come on, 1000. Gotta hit 1000. This guy is icy. I don't want to deal with him at the moment, because me and Shock Blasters and Grens and Ice are just not a good combo for me. Well, I'll come back to him if I have to, but for right now, I just want to get to 1000. That's my goal. It's not to show that I know how to use Grens, because I'm fairly poor with them, but... So 2 Ice there, another two Shock Blasters. Shock Blasters seem to be... But this guy is not that great of a base layout. I can get to the back corner and we should be good. So let's try that. What's he got? Shock Blaster 3, Shock Blaster 3, and a Shield Generator 3 with 2 Ice. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Should be okay though. Let's go like this. Should be able to get at least a hit on that. Nope, missed it. Okay. So now this mine right here is actually going to be helpful. It should make our troops run their asses off, which is always good. Do I have a spot? Yes, I have a spot. Let's get rid of this just because I get a little bit nervous that the Grens are going to focus on that building, which is a good way for your troops to die very quickly. So as soon as Grenadiers start to throw back towards shore, it's when your medics are trying to catch up, it's not usually a good sign. So, gonna take a couple hits there, but that's okay. Taking a couple hits with Grens is not a bad thing. Let's get my medics walk into the corner. You can hit the shock mine, that's okay too. Little bit late on my smokes though. Just need that smoke to finish up. Uh-oh, losing troops, losing troops. Okay, Okay, I think I lost a bunch of medics. This is going to be problematic, but we should be maybe be okay. It's hard to say, but should probably be okay. Want that machine gun to go down ASAP, and hopefully that rocket launcher too, to be completely honest, just because don't have many medics left, because I totally screwed up on that. I'm gonna barrage this boom cannon just to try to weaken it a little bit. I'd really like it to be gone ASAP. I think my medics are keeping up for the most part, though. The fact that we... Let's see here. Let's shock you there. Get rid of that one, hopefully. So far, not bad. Going to be in trouble as soon as I get anywhere near that boom cannon, though, so I'm going to try to come over here. This is in damage control mode. This is going to be interesting to see if we can pull this off, to be completely honest. We're in trouble here. We're in definite trouble. We're in range of many, many things. Oh, I need to get back up to here. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Get out. Get out. Get out. Come on, Sparky, save us. I am down to 4 medics now, but we've got a spot where I should maybe... No, I'm done. I overused my GBE, and the shore landing was terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. So, we're probably going to have to reload, which is going to be expensive. Just watch these guys. Let's retreat so they can die in peace. Just not. See, that's the problem with my Gren medic. My Gren medics are not terribly well trained, but we should be able. Oh, that's a lot of diamonds. I like Troop MANIA better. That the push continues. We need to get. I'm gonna barrage. I don't want to barrage. Let's barrage. What the hell? There's not a lot of GBE that we need to use otherwise. So I'm gonna try to do this a little bit better and cleaner. I think that shock mine kept most of my medics behind, so let's... I think that should be good. That should be enough to get us to the back. But 99 GBE is tons of GBE to get to the back. Dropping Allspark. Sorry, I can't not say Allspark. It's like it's ingrained or something like that. So far, so good. Let's get these gentlemen walking. Not used to saying gentlemen, I almost said ladies there. Gonna smoke a little bit cleaner. That mine is really gonna help us get the medics chasing. That's good. Gonna re-flare again in the corner. Now the trick here is to throw the smoke at the back first so that the Grens appear and then the medics appear. Tends to do wonderful things. Let's drop critters in here again and shock. Not necessarily required, but I just like to get underway and without having to worry about things dying right away. It gives us a little bit of time. Now, hopefully we're out of range of that boom cannon for the time being. No, we're not quite yet. There we go. Perfect timing on a flare, finally. Boom cannon needs to die. See, I keep forgetting the fact that there's free critters coming, so I'm panicking a little bit when the boom cannon turns, but it's all in the critters, so we should be pretty good. Now this is where shield generators with ice are actually quite useful, because it gives you lots of time to throw at them. Let's move back here, and then we're going to hopefully take out a whole lot with this thing shocked. Come on, gentlemen. This is where Brick would be very handy, just because of her... There we go. Let's get back out here. And we should be good now. I mean, I wish that one rocket launcher was down, but it's not the end of the world. We should be okay. My medics are keeping up for the most part so far. If I get... Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get one more artillery. And now we should be good. Much better the second time. And... yeah, we should be 100% now. I mean, that one rocket launcher is not going to do anything to us. Okay, so the quest for 1,000, I think that puts us at 999, I think. Do we have volume? Yes, we have volume, that's good. Let's just go remote control something. Nope, too late. I see, I almost never use Everspark's abilities, but it is pretty handy when you can remote control like a shock launcher or something like that. So 2 troops lost for 2 VP. 999. Actually, if you've watched this far, leave a comment below and I'll try and do some sort of giveaway. Probably let's see if we can do the Lego giveaway. And the Lego giveaway seems to be popular. If you've watched this far, I'll do a Lego giveaway. I will give away the Boom Beach Lego minifigures. I don't have any on my person, but I should be able to dig some up. Leave me a comment below. Say something rude and obnoxious, and I will throw a minifigure set towards someone who comments. This guy has no ice, so it should be Doom Cannon 3, but he's got a couple amp. Where's the amp at? Oh, right there. Oh, okay, that one's not amped. Never mind, I just saw this one being amped. So this should be fairly straightforward, I think. Let's give it a go, shall we? Mr. Matt Ben 5, you're gonna hopefully take me to the 1,000 peak. I'll do Dr.T Tropical afterwards until I lose all my troops. Assuming that I can get Matt Ben down, and assuming he's not online. Oh, you are online, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Let's see if we can get a resource base. Do I have anyone else I can take? Don't want to deal with that resource base. Let's see who else we've got online. Smile is online. I think Smile is the Ice Princess. With like 7 prototype parts. Yes, Smile is the Ice Princess. Let's keep going. Let's see. Come on. 999. That's not a great Grenadier base. Now with Warriors, most of these would be not a big deal, but then again, Warrior attack rates have gone way down, and Warrior win rates have gone way down. Supercell has acknowledged that they're going to do something about it. They're not sure what, but they are going to try to fix Warriors. So those Warriors users out there that are being frustrated by the heroes, there is a fix coming. They are working on it. The targeting bug is the biggest one. The targeting... Oh, come on, 999. Go offline. You son of a bitch. Let's see what we can do here. Do you have a base? All these bases with Grens would not be terribly fun. Let's have a look. Stuck at 999. That's just the way it... Look how many rocket launchers there are there. Stuck at 999. Let's do Dr. T while we wait and see if I can get that clown to go offline. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Okay, let's just GBE the crap out of this stuff. Now, you might look at my GBE stats and think that my Grenadiers should be invincible, but it's a big trade-off. Going 6 GBE, 4 troop damage, your Grens get way weaker. Grens with troop health are almost unstoppable. Grens without are a little bit fragile and need quite a bit of management. Sniper towers typically aren't a problem for Grenadiers, but without troop health, they pose a fairly significant problem. So, just something to be aware of. If you're considering dropping troop health, you really got to think about if you use Grens or not. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's just makes the requirement and the skills needed much higher. And I am not a terribly skilled Gren player, so I'm just gonna attack Dr. T, then keep hitting. Oh, he's gone. Look at that. He's offline. Oh, that makes sense. He's on a full boost, so that explains why he's offline. I tend to GBE way too much stuff when I'm using Grens, but I just don't want to deal with this. So that's gone. That's good. What else do we want to get rid of? I want to get rid of this boosted, amped, whatever the word I'm looking for is, rocket launcher, because I tend to get I tend to get knee deep into the mess and then forget about stuff. So I want to drop these guys nice and wide just so that they attack a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm hoping to get those sniper towers down before I even have to go anywhere near them. 1 sniper tower down. 2 sniper towers down. Let's barrage artillery you. And yeah, pretty good start so far, I must say. Have I lost any troops? No, not bad so far. Now let's get rid of you. Now let's come into here and shock. There we go. So far, so good. I'm gonna get rid of some of these mines with some critters. Gonna try and stay up against the wall so I can avoid that. Actually, let's get rid of you. There we go. Stay in as tight to the wall as we can. Should be pretty easy going forward, I think. Just worrying about boom cannons. And then once this is done, we should be in good shape. Let's get rid of this shock launcher just to speed things up a little bit. And then this should be the moment. This should be 1,000. Come on, 1,000. And I actually tweeted last night with the 999 screen, but I just, yeah, let's get it. Come on. Come on. We should be okay here. Let's, how can I get, actually, one thing I'll show you, see all those rocket launchers are just completely annoying the critters. They're locked on to the grenadiers, and so the critters can just go ham on the headquarters. It's very, very handy, and something you can definitely use to your advantage. So the critters are just going to keep, critters are definitely helping. Their DPS isn't terribly high, but they are definitely helping. So something to be aware of. Once defenses lock on, just drop your critters on the headquarters and watch the magic happen. Let's see if we can't take it down with critters to hit 1,000. I'm going to drop my last GBE on in smoke right now. And critters, come on, critters for the win. Critters for the win. Yeah, 1,000. That is fantastic. So I don't know if it's I don't know if I call that a huge accomplishment or something, but it's a big deal for me. I mean, I have never. Let's see. Come on, screen. Bam. Come on. Yeah, the one time I'm actually happy to see the congratulations screen. Thank you. Now we're going to get, what's that, 8 shards? I don't know if that means 8 shards or 9 shards. I think it means 8. I think I was getting 7 before. So, pretty awesome. 1,000 VP. And of course, I get a new PvP base as soon as I get that. That's sort of funny. Now let's, yeah, so leave me a comment. I mean, you can just say, I don't care what you say. You can say, like, you can tell me you can tell me I'm a fat, stupid jerk if you want, but just leave me a comment and I will draw names and give out a Lego minifigs. The shipping on those is worldwide, so it takes 2 weeks or so to get, just because the shipping is cheap, but I will send them. Leave me a comment. I'll do the fancy money wheel soon. I'm just going to finish up, or try to finish up Dr. T. I don't know if Dr. T is even possible with grenadier+medic this week. Tropical is usually a bit of a cluster because everything is so damn close to one another, but we'll try. Unboosted, grenadier+medic, Dr. T. And like I said, if I had troop health, I could basically guarantee I could take down Dr. T Tropical without issue, but A, I've already wasted too many diamonds on this silly push for 1,000, and B, there's always a whole bunch of rocket launchers and stuff, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Don't know. Oh man, I'm pretty stoked. That's pretty awesome. 1,000 VP. And then if you look, that's one of the things that I always look at when I see people posting videos or guides, is what their VP is. And it's really easy to take down, to clear your map. It's like, oh, map clearing, I cleared my whole map. Well, that's because your VP is like 400. So there are definitely, like Max, for example, his VP was, I don't even know, what is it, 1,800 or something like that? So that's part of the reason why things that I find interesting are players with high VP, and obviously mine's not terribly high, but I find it to be more interesting the higher the VP, just because it takes a little bit more skill and a little bit more thought. You see, higher level defenses, higher levels of ice. Obviously 1000 isn't terribly high, but once you get over 1200 or so, which I can honestly say I don't think I'll ever get to, it's just too much time, too much time for me. Like you see, we've got a couple players that we've had in our task force, like Garchis, for example. If you look up Fat Fingers, I think they're called, they are on the leaderboard of the five-man task force. The dude has 1200 VP and averages like 210 intel a week. He is just a beast. Check that out. Check him out. Actually, I'll show you right now. I guess I can do that for you. I'll show you. I could be wrong. Maybe his VP's fallen, but let's look at the high scores on the five-man task force. I assume they're up here. They've been up here forever. Usually between 30 and 50. There we go. Fat Fingers. Garchis oh, did Garchis leave? Oh man, Garchis is gone. Okay, and he's also Java though, so I'm assuming he's jumping around a bit. But the a couple players out there that, if you're a no ice player at 1200 VP, it just means you are a complete beast. I can't even imagine. Like, I think, and Please Loot Me was up around there. It just means that you are like a complete, like, I can't even imagine the amount of skill and time invested in order to get to that level. It's just mind-boggling for me. Anyways, totally just rambling at this point. I did not plan on doing anything except for trying to reach 1000 VP, and it's sort of showing. I already did my operation attack on this account, so you're gonna have to deal with 1000 VP push. And what's the name of that? Let's get rid of this. There we go. Goodbye. One of the things that I often forget to do is throw my remote. It can definitely save a little bit of time and make your troops stand in wonderful spots. So, stage 5, pretty easy so far. What can I get rid of with my GBE? Let's just drop some... Actually, let's get rid of that machine gun, then I can maybe drop some critters. Come on. Come on. Here we go. This is where it gets a little bit monotonous watching Gren Medic. They just... I mean, I don't really... Ideally, if you're smart, actually, there we go, I can move a little bit. What you can do is get right next to the headquarters. Grens miss quite a bit less often when they're close. The shorter the throw, the less often they fail, or miss, or whatever you want to call it. So once the defenses behind the core get removed, you can get nice and close, and that will usually increase your chances of winning. Stage 6, this is where it's going to get dicey. So a couple boom cannons towards the back, not a lot of space. So let's go like this. I'm going to get rid of these two. Hopefully, it's going to take more GBE than I would have hoped. And let's just get all of my gentlemen over to here. Get going, Allspark. Get going, Everspark. Get going. Get underneath there. There we go. Now I realize that I'm going to kill all of my critters right now, but I'm generally okay with that just to get things to not target me for a second or two. Machine gun down. Now, the whole goal of my placement here is to try and get the Grens to overthrow and take out that boom cannon. Boom cannons are the #1 source of grenadier death. Just if you check the stats, the official stats, these are all official numbers, of course. I'm not making anything up. Boom cannons just kick the crap out of grenadiers. That's a well-known fact among drunken clowns. Now this is where I'm in trouble. Hopefully I can remote control something to save myself. There we go. Remote control saves the day a little bit, just for a few seconds even. Going to be problematic with that boom cannon. There we go. Got rid of the boom cannon. Boom cannon #2 is still targeting us. Hopefully it dies soon. Yes, it did. Lost a few troops, but we should be in fairly good at the moment. And again, targeting bug. Nothing is targeting my Oh, we need that sniper tower gone. Come on, sniper tower, go away. There we go. And it's really weird. You can actually get grenadiers to outrange sniper towers sometimes. It's very, very rare, and I don't know what the how you can actually cause it intentionally, but it does happen. So I'm gonna throw a smoke on here just to get this shock launcher to retarget. Because right now it's hitting the center of my troops. I want it to hit the edge. So a little bit of smoky tricks. Now watch this. Now all of my troops will be clear to throw. That's why it's only shocking 3 as opposed to all. So a little bit of using the targeting bug to your advantage. If I had any GBE whatsoever, I would take that shock launcher out, but just by re-smoking we can save ourselves a little bit. If I was smart, I would have probably tried to get even further out by smoking all of the Grens, but overall, not an awful attack. That's a good way to when you have to describe your attacks as not awful. So, how was work today? Not awful. Carrying on. Come on, stage 6, go down. There we go. Stage 6 down. I don't know if I can... should I use... Oh, what the hell, I'll use diamonds to finish up my trip. Let's just look at stage 7 first, see if there's any point of even hitting it. Is there a point in hitting this? Yeah, it doesn't look terribly bad, actually. Let's go... If I go right, it looks manageable. We'll see. I don't know how much... I never look at how much damage the rocket launchers do, and then it ends up biting me in the ass, so... Let's go like this, 46. I'll give this a shot, and then we'll see what happens. So let's do things a little bit differently. I'm gonna go like this, and like... What else do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of... What's going to be a problem when I get over there? Let's get rid of you as well, actually. Let's do things a little bit differently. Oh, you don't have to actually move. Shucks, that was dumb. Let's retreat. I didn't think I could actually get that from my first smoke. So let's try again. Now, for those that are not aware, if there's anyone still watching, if you drop an artillery on buildings, that's what Miss Everspark will target. So you can basically select what she's going to target just by dropping an artillery on it. So very, very handy. Oh, I did it wrong again. So little bit of timing issues, and that's the beauty of this, is that we're not on. This is the time to practice because we're not on an operation attack. You can just retreat and try again. Let's try and keep the delay this time. Actually, I don't know if I can actually do it. Let's drop our artillery and remote magic. Oh, we actually got the sniper tower on the first one. That's good. That means I'd be able to. Down goes that. Second remote. Gonna try to go a little bit lower so I can actually use that smoke. There we go. Just get rid of some stuff. And save Miss Everspark. Uh-oh, get underneath that smoke too. That was really ugly. Oh, I forgot about the 9 boats. That's what that was. Forgot about the 9 boats. Let's drop a critter there, and then we will hopefully remove a whole bunch of stuff. And I just don't want to have to deal with sniper towers hitting me. Sniper towers are the bane of my existence right now, just because they hit extra hard at the moment. Like before, sniper towers would let go, and now they don't. So actually, I'm in trouble here. I need to get rid of at least one of these rocket launchers. They are kicking the crap out of me. My medics are barely keeping up, and I am about to be in a world of trouble. That mortar is going to wreck me in a second. There we go. That's what I needed right there. Need that mortar down, and then we should be okay as long as we stay far enough back. Let's get over to here. Medics, come on medics, do your work. Overtime, overtime, overtime. going to be tight. These medics are just barely hanging on. So I'm going to actually use the rest of my GBE on that rocket launcher, just hoping to get it down a little bit faster. There we go. So my fragile medics are holding on for dear life. A little bit different way of using Everspark. Just getting rid of that boom cannon helped a little bit. And that's my general strategy with GBE, is to get rid of GBE where I'm going to be going. I want to get rid of GBE when I'm going to be... I want to use my GBE so that the stuff that's going to be a pain in the ass when I have no GBE is gone. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but other than using my GBE to clear the shore, I clear where it's going to be a problem later on. So no, I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but that's just how I do it. So give it a shot. It means you're thinking a little bit further on down. There's nothing worse than being like out of GBE and having a boom cannon just slowly taking you out. So let's drop a couple more critters, and that should do it. Stages 1 through 7 and 1000 VP. Oh, I lost. That PvP guy raided me, so did I lose? Did I go down? I shall have to check that. That would be a pain in the ass if that's the case. Can't end the video on 999 VP, can you? No, I'm at 1000 still, that's good. So all 7 stages of Dr. T with Gren Medic. Poorly run Gren Medic, but nonetheless Gren Medic. There you go, 1000 VP of awesome sauce. So thanks for tuning in. Leave me a comment. Just leave me a comment, and I'll throw out a Lego minifig to somebody who comments. Actually, one thing I noticed is there's been a lot of feedback lately. A lot of people giving comments or what they like, what they don't like. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is fairly awesome and exciting. So that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Great day today. Now, one of the things, sorry, I'm just going to add one more thing. One of the things that I really wish that they would do, I mean, Troop Mania is great. It helps. It's a way to get gold. I love Troop Mania. But one of the things I'd like to see is a Sculptor Mania. Look at it. I have 276 shards, over 1,000 ice shards, 300 magma shards. Like, I just can't, my Sculptor can't keep up. I would love to see a 90% off shard, or 90% off Sculptor weekend or something. I mean, I don't, it's just so, I am always turning my Sculptor into work mode, but maybe if you could buy a second Sculptor, like have a second Sculptor instead of a second builder. I don't know. I wish I could process some of these shards, but there's just not enough time in a day. I can do what, like maybe 12 a day, and that just doesn't work, because you get, when you're clearing your map, you're just not, I'm just not cutting into those at all. So just an idea. Supercell, if you're watching, which you're probably not, I acknowledge that. You're, please let me get a second Sculptor somehow. One other thing, Brick is almost legal. That's right, she's on her way to 18. So within about 16 hours, Brick will be legal, which opens up all sorts of doors. I'm not even going to touch, I won't touch that one, but yeah, Brick on her way to 18. Everspark still down at 7. Hoping to get, I'm going to get max Brick first, but I recommend maxing Everspark first. I am all about getting Brick max because I've already started, but I think what my suggestion for anyone who's still out there watching is upgrade the abilities of Brick, upgrade the level of Everspark. So anyways, I've already babbled too much. Thanks for tuning in. Greatly appreciated all of the support that's out there and all of the criticism and comments and all that fun stuff. Finally made it to 1,000. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.